1878, Thomas Edison had a bright idea. But how would he know if people are going to use his brand new idea? Welcome to Lean in History, where I learn how lean methodologies could be used to build historical inventions today. Today we're going to be talking about how Thomas Edison would build a startup. You see, Thomas Edison, like every startup founder, was a revolutionary, a visionary, an idea person. He believed in making sure his idea came to life. He tried 1,000 times before he got it right. It would be a shame if there was no buyer after all that effort. So here are the steps T. Edison would take today to validate his idea. First, he would have to find a good idea. So to find a good idea, Thomas Edison will actually look out for, number one, urgent customer pain points, painful enough to be paid for. In this case, premature blindness, reading under low lights, going home after dark, and looking for your keys again. The second thing Thomas Edison would have to look out for to find a good idea is growing markets with a future for profit. The beautiful thing is Thomas Edison did have a growing market. Electricity had just been harnessed and it was the perfect time to create something like the light bulb. But this step is very important, especially for the startup founder. You need to understand if your resources will be able to carry out the idea you have in mind. Now, the second thing you have to watch out for in this step is, does the technology now exist for your idea to actually thrive? Electricity, check. Vacuum creator thingy, check. Filament to sort burning material, check. The third thing that has to be there for you to know if your idea is possible to be implemented is, how much would you have to educate people to use your idea? Now, since this is light, it's pretty much just to point at the sun and say, that's the sun, but with electricity. So education is out of the way. Now we have validated that Thomas Edison did have a good idea. So how do you put it into practice? You have to validate your hypothesis. And here's how Thomas Edison would have done it over there. Here, Thomas would have written the key problems of his potential customers. How he would have written it as an estimated guess and not actually the true representation of what the customers want. What are the problems of our customers? Now we're guessing that the problems of our customers is they can't see in the dark. Now they're blind, still can't see on the street. They have a danger of being mugged and they can't find their keys, so they're all panicked, right? So what are the solutions that our customers use at the moment? Well, we know our customers use candles and oil lamps. And is the problem so urgent that they will pay for it to go away? Light existed, but most people in the middle and low classes of the late 1890s and 1900s couldn't get access to good lighting. There was a major market for his idea. And the fourth thing is, does our solution address top 3 problems of our ideal customer? And yes, it does. So this is where a lot of startup founders today get it wrong. You can't build a truly successful company based on our guesswork. What Thomas has to do is he has to figure out the actual answers to the earlier hypotheses that we came up with. So how would that look like? What are the actual exact problems of our customers? So after we asked around, people can't see on the street, so we are correct about that one, and they don't have their keys, so they're all panicked. So the problems are pretty similar. Now let's look at the solutions. What are the actual solutions our customers use at the moment? Well, right now they use candles and oil lamps. So we're getting somewhere, right? So now will they pay for a new solution? That's the third thing we have to find out. Is the problem so urgent that they'll pay for it? Well, Thomas needs to create his own solution before the common folks start a mutiny. The fourth thing we have to find out is, does our solution address all the problems or the top 3 problems of our ideal customer? And our conclusion is yes. So we have a viable idea, which means Thomas Edison's light bulb idea would actually have flown and was a pretty good idea for the time. So what have we learned so far? Number one, yeah, people are actually going to go blind without lights. And number 2, I've looked at the 3 ways to validate our idea. Number 1, you need to find a very good idea, and we looked at the steps to find a good idea. Number 2, you need to build your guesswork hypothesis. And number 3, you need to validate your hypothesis by asking the customers the right questions. Now, from this validate idea step, you have the confidence to move into building your full product, like Thomas Edison did. Spending 10,000 hours on a light bulb that might not have sold to anyone. Validating ideas is one of those lean startup processes that a lot of people glance through a lot. Imagine Thomas Edison and pioneers wasting thousands of dollars trying to build an idea that doesn't even have customers. Sounds crazy, right?